years of political bickering.
I'm not going to have a kangaroo court taken into this parliament.
Together, we can and will establish a National Anti-Corruption Commission.
There's a new cop on the beat, casting an eye over the federal public service and politicians on a mission to keep the Commonwealth corruption-free.
People should be afraid if they've been engaged in corrupt activities.
It's called the National Anti-Corruption Commission. Because Australians love an acronym, it's already being referred to as the NACC. Its remit is both broad and targeted, to investigate serious or systemic corruption. That's a threshold designed to ensure it has a fair amount of discretion to decide what it thinks needs to be probed, what it believes fits that definition, while not bothering itself with trivial matters, such as people nicking stationery from public service offices.
It might be investigating allegations where contracts are being awarded without due process, or where cash might be exchanged for people to turn a blind eye, where ministers or public servants might be making decisions to protect their mates. It's not an exhaustive list of examples, but it does give you a sense of what we're talking about here.
Importantly, the Commission has retrospective powers. It's coming into existence on July 1, but it can look at allegations of corruption from before that date. Anyone can make a complaint to the Commission, and they can do so anonymously. But the Commission can also initiate its own investigations without waiting for a complaint or a tip-off.
While establishing it has been a central policy for the Albanese government, it's also been pretty keen to stress the NACC operates at arm's length from government.
This is an independent commission.
The NACC is headed up by a commissioner and 3 deputies. The first head of the agency is former New South Wales Supreme Court Justice Paul Brereton, who shot to national prominence investigating allegations of war crimes by Australian Special Forces in Afghanistan. His deputies are Nicole Rose, who's come across from the financial crimes agency AUSTRAC, Ben Gauntlet, a former Disability Discrimination Commissioner with the Australian Human Rights Commission, and Jala Hinchcliffe, who's been running the Australian Commission for Law Enforcement Integrity, which keeps an eye on police and other federal officials and is being absorbed into the NACC. There'll be 180 staff working within the agency from day one, a figure expected to grow to around 270 over the next 2 years.
One of the main points of contention during the debate over a national corruption watchdog has been the focus on how much the public is likely to see of the Commission's work. The way its New South Wales cousin operates, allowing everyone from public servants to premiers to be hauled before it and grilled in the full glare of the media, leading some to question whether it's focused on fact-finding.
I didn't have enough detail. I hadn't read what was happening.
The sort of farce that we've seen in New South Wales, where it's just weaponised politically to try and destroy people who have been cleared time and time again.
On the issue of public hearings, the government insists it's up to the Commission to decide. But it has set a benchmark that there have to be exceptional circumstances for the Commission to throw open its doors, and it has to be in the public interest to do so. That exceptional circumstances test is something criticised by integrity experts as allowing the Commission to work in secret, while praised by others as helping to avoid inquiries becoming something of a media circus.
There is a discretion in the Commission to hold public hearings, and it's going to be entirely a matter for the Commission to announce what inquiries it is conducting, to conduct those inquiries as it sees fit.
The crossbench have been among the most vocal proponents for an integrity body long before Labor took government, and as a result they managed to secure a parliamentary oversight committee for the Commission, which will keep an eye on how it's working, ensuring it has the resources and the powers to conduct investigations properly. Once the Commission completes an investigation, it can make findings of fact that someone has engaged in corrupt conduct, and refer matters to the Australian Federal Police or the Commonwealth Director of Public Prosecutions for consideration for criminal charges. How effective the Commission will be, and for that matter how proactive it is in hunting out alleged corruption, remains to be seen. But it's certainly putting Commonwealth officials on notice that things which previously may have fallen through the cracks may well be caught.